supports security and governance needs for any industry. First off, let's talk about the key elements of data governance. Data governance is a comprehensive approach that comprises the principles, practices, and tools to manage an organization's data assets throughout their lifecycle. This includes understanding who has access to what, auditing that access, and understanding how data is used in the business. Data governance is not limited to one workload in a data ecosystem, but instead encompasses the entirety of how the platform is managed in alignment with business strategy to ensure data compliance, security, quality, and visibility is maintained. A good data governance strategy takes into account all of these areas when determining how best to handle data throughout the organization. And when established correctly, a good data governance strategy supports the business strategy and data driven outcomes. But there are several challenges when attempting to implement data governance in existing data ecosystems. Here, we'll just name a few, such as fragmented views of your data estate, multiple tools for access management, incomplete monitoring and visibility, and lack of cross platform data sharing. And all these complexities impact the pace of innovation, increases the risk of noncompliance and security breaches, and in general leaves the data ecosystem lacking for features and functionality to properly get the most out of data. It has become increasingly important to establish trustworthy data that is accessible to those who need it in accordance with internal policies and external regulatory requirements. While there is urgency around the need to build robust security and governance processes and structures, it's imperative that data isn't simply transmitted to various different services unchecked. User controls must be established first, and all the necessary groundwork must be completed to ensure the system is trustworthy and reliable. Plus, global regulation has become an acute point of concern for every business in every industry, especially around AI. Three major areas are top of the list when considering data security and governance on a global scale. These include complying with new and rapidly evolving global AI regulations, data privacy and protection spurred on by AI-related lawsuits, and the ever-present cybercrime scene that has entered a new era with the assistance of AI for executing cyber attacks. When people hear governance, they typically think of auditing and access control to data tables. However, this is only a small fraction of what businesses really need for their governance and security. Unity Catalog takes a different comprehensive approach. It unifies all assets, not just structured tables, but also AI models, agents, MCP, files, and more. Anything that touches data. It's all connected and needs to be governed. Thus, the need for Unity Catalog to cover all the assets in your data ecosystem. With all your data connected, Unity Catalog provides the capabilities needed for every governance use case. It provides proper audit logs and access controls that are standard in traditional catalog management systems, but it also gives you discovery capabilities to locate information and eliminate duplicates. It includes open data sharing protocols to avoid lock-in and share data to any data platform, lineage tracking and views to understand how the data is related and used, quality monitoring, cost controls, and business semantics to define what the data means. And now, with the ability to federate other data platforms, you are able to discover, query, and govern all your data, no matter where it lives. So, to reiterate, some of the key features of Unity Catalog include being able to define once and secure everywhere, as Unity Catalog offers a single place to administer data access policies and apply them across all your workspaces. A standard compliant security model that allows administrators to grant permissions in their existing data lake using familiar syntax at the level of catalogs, schemas, tables, and views. Built-in auditing and lineage for automatically capturing user-level audit logs that record access to your data, as well as capturing lineage data that tracks how data assets are created and used across all languages. You can tag and document data assets that aid in data discovery, and it also includes system tables that allow you to easily access and query your account's operational data, including audit logs, billable usage, and lineage. Additionally, the Databricks Data Intelligence Platform supports several compliance standards to meet the regulatory requirements of your business, all in a single, simple, unified platform governed by Unity Catalog. Transitioning to the benefits of unified governance, we emphasize that this centralized control is achieved while prioritizing openness. Unity Catalog natively supports and governs assets stored in open formats like Delta Lake, Parquet, and Apache Iceberg. This commitment ensures maximum data interoperability, prevents vendor lock-in, and simplifies access for diverse tools across your organization. This architecture is key to the lakehouse paradigm, combining data warehouse quality with data lake flexibility. To perform programmatic management and broad ecosystem integration, Unity Catalog provides substantial open source resources. This includes a complete open API specification for managing various assets, an available OSS server, and updated REST APIs and SDKs. Administrators are encouraged to leverage these developer resources to integrate Unity Catalog administration into infrastructure as code platforms like Terraform, ensuring highly auditable and repeatable security deployment. Secure credentialing vending further enhances the protection of asset tokens used for cloud storage integration. Now that we have an idea of what features and tools are available within the Databricks Data Intelligence platform for unified governance and security, let's talk about that data. Databricks is built to support the data format you choose in an open source data storage layer. This storage layer enhances data lakes by adding reliability, performance, governance, and quality. It achieves this by implementing a transactional layer on top of the Open Parquet, Iceberg, or Delta data format, enabling the lakehouse paradigm that combines the strengths of data lakes and data warehouses. This storage layer allows you to unify your data across your entire ecosystem from one location, allowing you to break free from vendor-specific formats. You can control your own data and avoid unnecessary duplication across multiple platforms, which in turn impacts the expense of storing and managing your data assets. Delta sharing is an open, cross-platform sharing tool, easily allowing you to share existing data in Delta, Iceberg, or Parquet format, without having to establish new ingestion procedures to consume data. Data is shared live without copying it, with data being maintained on the provider's data lake, ensuring that data sets are reliable in real time and provide the most current information to the data recipient. Delta sharing provides centralized administration and governance to the data provider as the data is governed, tracked, and audited from a single location, allowing usage to be monitored at the table, partition, and version level. With Delta sharing, you can build and package data products through a central marketplace to distribute it to anywhere, and it's safe and secure. With privacy-safe clean rooms, you can collaborate between data providers and recipients, and it's hosted in a secure environment while safeguarding data privacy. Speaking of Databricks Marketplace, it is our open marketplace for data analytics and AI that brings together a vast ecosystem of data consumers and data providers to collaborate across a wide array of data sets without platform dependencies, complicated ETL, expensive replication, and vendor lock-in. Powered by Delta sharing and backed by Unity Catalog, the data providers in Databricks Marketplace can expand their businesses and user reach while unlocking new revenue opportunities. As an open marketplace, Databricks Marketplace can be used for exchanging data, analytics, and AI products such as datasets, notebooks, dashboards, and even machine learning and AI models. And it does not rely on the recipient having a Databricks workspace, making it an open exchange space for all types of data products. If you're interested in trying out Marketplace, check out our Data and AI Summit Cookies dataset, a popular dataset that can be used to illustrate several different demonstrations throughout the platform. And because Databricks is built on open source and open standard, it provides a core platform for your data ecosystem, integrating with the tools that you use today and the new technologies that you might adopt tomorrow.